Hey everybody, and welcome back out to the Somerton Airport. This is me, Larry Nelson, the Zenvair pilot, and today I've got a special mission. We're going to be heading out to Whiteman Airport to help a friend of mine ferry back a PA28 here to Somerton so we can get it in annual. As soon as he gets it in annual, the plan is for them to use this plane for them to get their pilot's license, and gives me a great opportunity to knock out some more of my instrument hours. So I got Ron coming out here. We're going to jump in 8 Lima November, head out to Whiteman Airport, and knock out 3 more hours towards my instrument rating. So without further ado, let's jump in 8 Lima November and get this day started. But before we get this flight started, let me thank today's sponsor, which is GRT Avionics. GRT Avionics is an American-based company making highly capable EFIS systems for guys like me and you that need to make sure that we keep budget in mind. So they make, again, the Sport EX is the system I use, and when you put every bell and whistle they have available, you can get a very integrated system for somewhere in the neighborhood of about $3,200. Now, the base price for these starts out at $1,800, and you go from there based on the types of options and things that you add to the system. But again, you can get a very competent, very capable system for not a lot of money. So if you guys are building an experimental amateur-built aircraft or a light sport, consider GRT Avionics and check their website out and see the offerings that they have. But now let's jump in 8 Lima November and get today started.
I see nobody on final. I haven't heard anybody talking, so let's get going. Somerton traffic, experimental 918 Lima November, taking off runway 35, Somerton. Okay, I see 35, I see 35. Full power. Feet on the brakes. Tails up.
Obstacle.
We're a little heavy, so.
And a little tailwind.
Yep. Not much at one.
Yep.
Want to gain some speed before start climbing. Somerton traffic, experimental 8 Lima November, left crosswind runway 35, departing the area to the north, Somerton. Time off 7:33. Hey, level off here just to clear the airspace, and then we'll go direct to Rossi. Alright. On the foggles. Yuma approach, experimental 918 Lima November.
Experimental 918 Lima November, Yuma approach, go ahead.
Yeah, experimental 8 Lima November is off of Somerton, approximately about 4 miles to the west, climbing to 8,000, looking for flight following to Whiteman. That is Whiskey Hotel. Sorry, that's Kilo Whiskey Hotel Papa.
Roger, Zenvair code.
And I'm going to change this over to GNAV. Come on. Probably on GNAV.
Number 8 Lima November, squawk 4766.
4766, 8 Lima November.
So is it intercepting or are you flying
Yeah,
ahead?
that's intercepting.
Okay, cool. That's a decent intercept angle.
Yep. Now this is using the Garmin intercept as opposed to what GRT would do. GRT would just...
Number 8 Lima November, radar contact 3 miles west, Yuma 1400. Verify you're climbing at 8,500.
Correct, that's 8,500. And approach experimental 8 November, we're going to plan on doing one hold at a Rossi intersection before we continue on the path, and we'll be at 3,500 for that hold.
Roger.
So if you've been watching this for a while, you probably noticed that I've had issues with the GRT and the integration with the Garmin trying to fly a hold procedure. Well, GRT gave me an idea, and I tried it out here for the first time.
So I said the biggest thing they had me do is there was a setting in here where I would tell it, okay, or basically I had to say it is an internal, not an external flight plan. And they're thinking that might be the thing that caused it. So, we shall see.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll see what it does here. This is the question. So we're on GNAV mode. It should fly off of that module right there. So this is telling me there's base load. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, teardrop.
Oh, teardrop. Okay. Let's see what it does. So I've got the flight director on because it should follow again. And I think it is because right now I normally... I'll zoom in here. What's it doing? Turn left 301.
Would be a good
I'm watching.
teardrop.
Yeah, let's watch what it does.
And just switch to the...
There we go. That is exactly what it needed.
Bingo!
Yeah. Yeehaw. Why are we still climbing though?
Uh-oh.
I'm just wondering why we're still climbing.
Yep.
437, just to verify you're going to be at 2,500 while working.
Audible. Affirmative, 46437. And let's go with enter, enter. There we go.
You might tell him that we're at 2,500,
Yeah.
172.
Okay. Yeah. And for experimental 8 minute, we're going to do that hold I was telling you about at 2,500.
Roger.
Alright. Bingo, let's see what this does. Message, acknowledge. Why am I climbing still? Shouldn't be.
Triple 1 Delta X-ray, El Centro approach, El Centro altimeter is 2994.
Yeah, see, it's still climbing for some reason. Oh, me.
Get your trim down a little, or?
No, there's something up there with how it's gonna, but I do like the fact now it's flying the procedure as I
Beautifully.
want it to.
It even prompts with the headings that it's turning to.
Yeah.
Like for this one, it said in 7 seconds, turn to heading blah blah blah.
Yep.
187 or whatever it was.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That's what we wanted to see.
Ain't technology great?
Yep,
When
exactly.
it works.
When it works, yeah.
All right, everybody, so we are halfway through this trip on the outbound leg, and we stopped here at Borrego Valley, or Borrego Springs Airport, mainly because this is the cheapest fuel that you're going to be able to get out here. So took on 5 gallons of gas. I didn't need it at this point for the trip, but the gas here is a whole lot cheaper than it is in the LA area. So
Cessna 100, left downwind departure, runway 12, clear for takeoff, wind 060 at 3.
2-1, clear for takeoff, left downwind departure, 2-1 Sierra Zulu.
Experimental 8 Lima November, runway 12, clear to land, wind 060 at 3.
Clear to land, 8 Lima November.
Cessna 688, left Delta, runway 12, taxi via Alpha.
Alright.
Leading Delta, taxiing 12 via Alpha,
Wait, hit the
19688.
Alright. There you go, just leave it alone.
Alright, 145.0.
Alright, we're at 1800 feet, we're pattern altitude.
Range 345 Zulu Whiteman Tower, roger. Hold short, runway 12, number 2.
Trim is set. Alright, fuel's on, pump tank mixture is rich, carpet is on, and trim is set. We are good to go. Car's coming off a little more.
Did you report a beam? I was busy.
Yeah, they gave me a clear to land.
Okay.
A little thermally today.
What time did you tell them we'd be here?
They were driving it last
Zulu,
night, so.
not yet, sir. Continue to hold short. I got this traffic turning half-mile final just at your 1 o'clock.
Got it.
10:30. Pretty good time.
Tower, Cessna 28 on Good Juliet. New hold pass, inbound full engine, give any information.
Looks kind of short.
Cessna 73, Tango Juliet, Whiteman Tower, make a straight in, runway 12. You're clear to land, wind 060 at 4.
Clear to land, runway 12, 78 on Good Juliet.
Slow her down. Let her drop. I know, I'm just trying to slow her down. Didn't want to slow down at all.
Experimental 8, Lima November, left on Echo, say intentions.
Left at Echo and over to transient.
Experimental 8, Lima November, taxi to transient V Alpha, and are you familiar with where it's at?
I am 8 Lima November.
Out there. So I'm finally arrived at Whiteman, and we're here to ferry this Cherokee 180 back. It's actually been on the ground for quite a while. We just got the ferry permit, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. Not my plane, but I'm helping some friends out. But yeah, so we did our airplane's taking off here in Whiteman. So we've done a really thorough inspection of the airplane, and it appears to be in really, really good shape, especially for how long this thing has actually been out here. Let me show you some of the things about it. Yeah, the paint isn't in the greatest shape. Panel, interestingly enough, does have a more modern radio. I don't know if you see it there, but they put an ICOM radio in it. It does have a very old nav radio in it, but this is a Cherokee 180, so it's got 180 horsepower, which means it's got the 0360 in it. And overall, it looks pretty good. You know, it has the ADS-B out system. This is Ron here, just making sure that we got all the water out of the fuel tank. It had a little bit in there when we took a look at it, but it had cowl plugs in there, so there's no bird mess in it. As you see, looking in the engine area, I mean, it's clean. There's no bird droppings. There's a little bit of paint that needs to be addressed, but overall, it looks really, really good. So the friends of mine who own this plane, they're going to be out here in just a minute, and you guys probably know them, but they have actually never seen this plane before. Me and Carlos actually flew out here in the Comanche, and did basically the pre-inspection for them. So I can't wait to see their faces when they take a look at the plane for the first time. Of course, these guys have to show up with a Ferrari to pick up a Cherokee. So here we go, Christian.
Sweet. How was the flight?
Oh, the flight was great. I'll tell you, for you guys stole this plane, man. I mean, literally stole it.
He offered it to us.
I know.
You named the price.
Yeah, no, you guys stole this thing.
Yeah. So. Well, that is exciting. It's been exciting this whole trip here, but yeah. Honestly, I don't even think I've seen photos of it. Jeffrey's been keeping me in the dark on this one, as per usual, and yep, it is good to see it.
There it goes. So it's not very often I get to fly in the LA area, and when I do, it's always blows my mind how many people are out there flying every single day. There's just so many airports, and you can literally get around the entire area just by airport hopping, which is just crazy to me. Glad I had ADS-B because I was able to see all of the traffic around me at all the time, and again, it was just amazing how dense it was. Of course, the views around the LA area are amazing. You're able to see the Sierra Nevadas out in the distance, and again, it's just amazing me how many airports are in the area. So you can literally just move from airport to airport and be able to hit most of the entire region just from air, which is so much better than, again, jumping in a car and driving between all of these different places. Anyway, so we got this Cherokee 180 back up in the air, got it back to Yuma, and from here we're going to be getting it in annual so that the guys who bought it will have a great trainer to work towards their private pilot's licenses. So everybody, it's been a few days, but I'm back out here at the Somerton Airport and we got that Cherokee back. I mean, it was a great flight. Ron said there was no squawks in the plane, so you couldn't ask for a better outcome for that flight. So I'll tell you what, this is a great place for me to end this video. So this is me, Larry Nelson, telling you guys, for planes like this, projects you got in your garage, get in the garage, get built and get flying, and I'll see you next time in the air.